University in London with a bachelor's honors in communications with a focus in media studies, and I also had a minor in theatre arts. I currently live in a beautiful part of London called Fulham. I live with my boyfriend Spencer and my two cats named Bob and Basil, who I think are wandering around. Hi Zoo! Come say hi!
Hey guys! This is Bob and Basil.
Well, I graduated 2 years ago, which is crazy. It's flown by. At the time, I was really scared of graduating, like terrified. Everyone else seemed just ready to get out, but I loved university. It was a really great experience for me, so leaving was really hard. And the first 6 months after I graduated were really rough. Like, it was really hard. It's a big change. A lot of your friends move away, the same people aren't around you, and you're kind of thrust into the world. But 2 years on, I am really happy and probably happier with myself than I was when I was in university. So for my last semester at Richmond, I actually did an internship. So my goal when I graduated was to work in arts administration, and so in my final term I did an internship at Richmond Theatre in Richmond, just outside of London. It is a small theatre and it's part of a wider theatre conglomerate called Ambassador Theatre Group. So I did internship there, interned in all the different offices, and then kind of decided I really liked press and marketing. So basically stayed in there for my final 6 weeks, and then at the end I got really lucky because the press and marketing assistant left at the end of December, and I was graduating in December, and so I interviewed for the job and I got it. It was a 3-day-a-week job, so I also had a role working for the American Institute of Foreign Study, which is a program that worked at my university helping American university students study abroad. So I worked there 2 days a week and worked at Richmond 3 days a week. Currently, I am the Press and Communications Administrator in the press office at the Royal Opera House in Covent Garden. So I sort of act as a PA to the director of press and marketing and then do general admin for the department and kind of jump in wherever they need me. So that is everything from the day-to-day press stuff, like doing media reports, handling press requests from journalists through email or call on the phone, escorting photographers or camera crews around the building and making sure they're only filming or photographing what they're supposed to, liaising with dancers and singers and staff and setting up interviews, that kind of thing. College gave me a lot of confidence in myself. I actually lived on my own after graduating high school a year early. I went and moved away, took a year out, lived by myself when I was dancing for a company in North Carolina. So I think I felt pretty happy with my ability to live on my own and sort of be self-sufficient in a way. So that was okay for me coming to university, but just kind of having confidence in my own knowledge and my ability to express myself grew a lot at university. I am probably at the bottom. Yeah, at the bottom of the food chain. But I think sometimes being in that role, you get to know the logistics that other people don't. So people really high up will come and ask me how to do things because I'm the only one in the office who knows how to do it. So, you know, something to sort of hold on to. It makes you really valuable, even if you are bottom of the food chain. Budgeting, I have gotten better at because I've had to. I feel like when I was in college, I didn't really budget that well because I was really lucky to work in student dorms, and so sort of my housing situation was covered, and I felt like I could save, but I was never spending so much that I couldn't live. So then when I graduated and the money I'm earning, I have to pay rent, and that is kind of my foremost thing. So I actually use an app called Workflowy. You can also access it on your browser, and you can create an account, and it's basically an app for making bulleted lists, and I keep it a bulleted list of every month, my income, my regular costs, so all my bills, phone bill, any subscriptions I have to Spotify or whatever, and then what's left over, and then what's left over, I put some of it aside into savings, and the rest I budget per week, and then I write down everything I spend that week just to keep on track. Not perfect. I often end up with the end of the month with nothing, but I'm getting better, and living in London and budgeting is just so hard, but as long as I can pay rent and buy food, then I know I can get by. My ultimate goal and job in life, I think I don't really know, actually. I think if you'd asked me a year ago, I probably would have been more firm on this, but I know that I really like working in PR, and I really like working in press, and that's where I want to stay. And I want to stay in arts and heritage and culture. That's most interesting to me, but I kind of want to branch outside of it as well. I'd love to go kind of outside the arts sector, get more experience, and then come back. If I could work with the Royal Ballet again, that would be a dream come true, but I think anything that's exciting for me. I don't really have like a set job title in mind, but I would want to do something that's fast-paced, exciting, and at the end of the day is something I can feel proud of that I say I work for.
Warren Street.
I stay inspired by doing things outside of my normal routine. So for example, every time I get paid, I try and take a little bit of money to book tickets to go see shows, to go see exhibitions. I book something just to have something to look forward to. I also have a rule that I never pay more than £25 for a theater ticket unless it's something I really want to see. But I don't think I've broken that in the past 4 or 5 years. I think my best choice has been to apply for jobs that scared me. So jobs that I thought there's no way I'll get that, but I'll just apply. Because that's where my best opportunities have come from. Worst choices, probably financially when I first graduated, and not budgeting and sort of not taking it as seriously as I should have, so then I spent a long time trying to play catch-up. Have a goal in mind, something that you're working towards, even if it's something simple. When I was living in this really crappy flat share in Hammersmith, it was really cold, and I was working 2 different jobs and feeling really pulled in all different directions, and all my friends were moving away. My goal in my head was that I wanted to live in a flat of my own with my boyfriend, to have 2 cats, and to work in a theater. I read a lot of books and I go see a lot of theater, and I think my the culture I choose is very varied, so if I want to sit and watch Kardashians all night for one night, then I feel no shame.
This is Bezo. Say hello. Hello.
Bezo isn't grumpy because I woke him up from his nap.
And this is Bob.
She is a girl, but her name is Bob. We just go with it. Oh my gosh, I've talked too much. What you're doing in your day-to-day life is taking you towards Bleh, 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 bleh. Cut that out.